Hey everyone, Nick vonEgypt here from vonEgypt Pickleball League. Today I wanted to showcase the Pickleball paddle line by Alpha Pickleball. And if you haven't heard of Alpha before, it's a local brand here in New York. It was founded and owned by Charles Neufeld, who was a professional pickleball player in Canada. Charles is a really great guy. He's awesome to talk with. Quick disclaimer, I am sponsored by Alpha Pickleball um, for the past 8 months or so now, and I've really enjoyed using their line. So this reveal is gonna showcase the paddles. I'm gonna tell you the specs, and I'll tell you how they play a little bit. So yeah, this first one, I would say that this is one of their best paddles. It's called the Alpha Slipstream 8.0, and it features an 18K carbon face. It's really gritty. It's edgeless, which is pretty cool, and it has these holes at the top, for really nice swing speed. So the dimensions on it, 16.5 inches on the height, 7.4 inches on the width. The grip length is 5.5 inches, so gives you a lot of room for a two-handed backhand. The handle circumference is 4.125, and the average weight listed on the website is 7.9 to 8.3 ounces. I'll actually go ahead and weigh this one. This one's coming in at 8.3, so on the higher range there. And the swing weight is listed as 120, which is about standard for an elongated paddle. And this one retails for $199.99. So next, I have a second version of the Slipstream. However, this one has an aramid core. It's a bit on the harder side, and it's more marketed as a power paddle. I've had the pleasure of playing with this in practice, and it has a really unique sound. Due to the aramid core, it kind of sounds like you're hitting a baseball with a metal bat. It's pretty unique and throws off your opponents. This one also retails for $199.99, and the specs are all the same. So 16.5 inches on the height, 7.4 inches wide, 5.5 inches on the handle, 4.125 for the handle circumference, and then this average weight is 7.9 to 8.3. I'll go ahead and weigh this one. This one coming in at 8.3, 8.4. I do have an overgrip on it. And the swing weight also is 120. As of July 16th, 2024, this one is USAP approval pending. So we should hear back within the next couple of weeks. Okay, next, this is the paddle I've been using for the past 8 months. So it's called the Alpha Zero Gravity. It's a 14 millimeter paddle, and it's marketed more as a power paddle. The specs are all the same: 16.5 inches high, 7.4 inches wide, 5.5 inches on the grip length, 4.25 on the handle circumference, and the average weight is 7.7 to 8.2 ounces. Mine came in right at 8.0 ounces. I've let this up a bit, so I play with it at around 8.6, 8.7. And the swing weight is 118, and this one is USA Pickleball approved. And this one retails for $174.99. Next is one of Alpha's newest paddles that they've had approved. It's called the Delta XL. It's marketed as a 16 millimeter Kevlar paddle, and so that's why it has this deep red face. This one has the curved head top, pretty similar to the Yola Hyperion if you've ever played with that, but the dimensions are about the same: 16.5 inches high, 7.4 inches wide. The grip length is 5.5 inches, so plenty of room for that two-handed backhand. Handle circumference on the website listed at 4 inches. A little bit on the thinner side, but it doesn't really feel that different than the zero gravity, but you can stick an overgrip on it. But the average weight comes in at 7.9 to 8.3 ounces listed on the website, and mine is 8.1. And this one is USA Pickleball approved. and this one retails for $199.99. All right, so that's sort of their top of the line paddles. These next two are sort of more for beginner players or intermediate players that are looking to upgrade from, you know, $50 or $80 Amazon paddle, for example. So the first one I have is the Alpha Sonic XL. This one is a 17 millimeter paddle, so a little bit on the thicker side, so it gives some more forgiveness for that beginner slash intermediate player. The dimensions are the same as the others, 16.5, 7.4 inches on the width. The grip length listed on the website is 5.75, and yeah, I guess I could see that. So a little bit longer handle. The handle circumference is a bit thicker, 4.25. And then they have two versions of this. They have a light version, which is 7.9 to 8.4 ounces, and then the mid, which is 8.5 to 8.8 ounces. And so the black version is the mid. So I can tell you what this one weighs at. It's 8.6, so right in that range. And then this one retails for $149.99. All right, lastly, we have the Alpha Sonic. So the previous one was the Alpha Sonic XL. That was sort of the elongated shape. And the Alpha Sonic, this one is your standard square shape. So 15.9 inches on the height, 8.0 inches on the width. The grip length is 5.25. So a little bit on the shorter side here compared to the Alpha Sonic XL, which was 5.75. The circumference 4.25, which is pretty standard. And then they have two versions. The white, which is 8.0 to 8.3 ounces, the light version. Then a midweight, which is the black version, black edge guard. It's 8.4 to 8.7 ounces. And this one also, you'll say Pickleball approved, and it retails for $149.99. However, if you're looking to purchase any of the Alpha paddles, I will have a link in the description below for a discount. You can also use my code, which is NICK10 for 10% off at checkout. So that's the Alpha Pickleball line. Once again, I am a sponsored player for the past 8 months. I've really enjoyed using these paddles, and I wanted to showcase what Alpha has to offer because there isn't a lot of content out there on Alpha, and I think they're really good paddles, and I would like to see more people using these out on the courts. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.